Greetings and salutations. It is I, Professor Macabro, accompanied right here, like always, by the ever-lovely Zombie Wessitos and the rest of the spooky crew, and we're here to regale you with a spooky haul. Yes, indeed. I'm sorry, not sorry, but it's full-on spooky season. Yes, indeed, and the spooky stuff keeps popping up. And it's at a good price, and I'm not going to say no to a deal, so I buy spooky stuff. Although I must admit, I think I am reaching maximum occupancy here in the movie room with all the spooky stuff. I do actually need to go out and set up some of the spooky stuff in my little haunted house idea that I got going this year, as well as in the rest of the house. Because I am running out of the space here. But that's a problem for later on. And it's not really a problem because I do so enjoy decorating for Halloween. Yes indeed. But again, I am here with a spooky haul. A bunch of stuff that I got that is too cool not to share. So let's get started. First off, I picked up this particular lighting object. I've mentioned this before. Professor Macabro likes acquiring or testing out different products to improve the quality of his videos or of his Halloween haunted house decorations. And one year, I tested out this particular product, and I liked it. I put it on a little dragon lamp that I own, and it looks really cool. And it's this flickering light bulb that I got. And a couple of years ago, and I liked it, but unfortunately, like it tends to happen, after I test out a product and I like it, and I go out back to the store to pick up more, it's usually sold out. Which is what happened with that one, much like what happened with the UV blacklight from Dollar Tree, that I liked how it looks, wanted to get more, and they were sold out until they got restocked. I bought this at Walmart. Way back when, it cost me $1.50. Now it costs $1.52. I'm sorry, damn inflation. But it's really cool. It's a light bulb that you stick into any socket, and it flickers like a candle. Looks really, really cool in my dragon lamp, and will look really cool putting it on the out porch light. If I can get some sort of lantern thing. But I bought two. So, even if my dragon one burns out, because I've had that one for a couple of years, now I got some replacements, and that always makes me happy. Next up, I went to a Mexican Dollar Tree, and I picked up this year's, last time I showcased the bloody white Jason mask. This year they had the bloody black Jason mask. But like I mentioned in that video, this year's tag is all black as opposed to the black and orange of the year before. But I do want to get a second one of these because I never played the Friday the 13th video game, so I didn't know about this color variation. But Tom Savini designed a Jason mask as a pre-launch bonus for that game. And it's a really cool black Jason mask with has the damage on this side, the axe wound, the Freddy slashes, and his eyes look like fire. Kind of like Ghost Rider, but Jason. Looks really cool. Showcased a picture of that in social media, so I am going to task DUI Macabro to get on building that one because that looks really cool. He actually completed the NES Jason mask, the blue one with the purple chevrons, which look really cool, and he somehow made that one glow in the dark. But that Tom Savini Jason mask looks really cool, so I want that one in the collection. And I also came across this Guy Fawkes B for Vendetta mask. Remember, the 5th of November, the gunpowder treason and plot. I see of no reason this gunpowder treason should ever be forgot. And that is the one movie line that I never fuck up. I can fuck up the Sean Connery The Rock quote from here to Timbuktu, but thankfully the V for Vendetta one I never fuck up. And this is a beautiful red and black version of V for Vendetta. I bought the V for Vendetta mask years ago at Comic-Con, and it's the officially licensed V for Vendetta mask because it has the studio logo inside. Really cool, love that mask, and I like the design of the Guy Fawkes mask. But when I saw this particular version, this red and black version, it's nice and shiny, I thought, this is too good not to pick up. It's in my color scheme, red and black. It's kind of my thing. So I dug it, I love it, and yes indeed I am V for Vendetta. But I do want to get a second one because I'll keep this one as is, as a red and black variation of V for Vendetta, again my color scheme. But I also think it would look cool maybe as a devil mask, you know, like with some horns, and maybe do something to the paint and make it look more like the devil. But yes, this would make a really cool devil mask, so I want to get a second one of those. Then I picked up this little old school Jemmy lantern. Yes indeed, Jemmy is an animatronic company that does animatronic and other Halloween decor. Actually, the dancing, doesn't dance anymore, but the dancing, singing, talking, life-size Homer is from Jemmy. And this is another Jemmy product, but unfortunately I bought this in a lot with another object that I'm going to showcase. But these two for $5, and unfortunately this one doesn't work. Open it up to put in some batteries and it's rusted to hell and back. So I tried to clean it up, use some solvent, try to get the rust out, but I couldn't get this thing to work, so I'm guessing the rust got inside the circuitry. But what this would do is that it talks like this, and it lights up and it looks really cool and spooky. But again, I can't get it to work, so I'll have to pass this one along to DY Macabro, who doesn't know anything about electronics or circuitry. Let's see if I can bring this thing back to life. But even if not, it's a nice little decoration with a zombie head inside of it. So I thought it was pretty cool, despite the fact that it don't work. And the second object that was in that lot is this guy. Hey, Frankie, a bug-eyed Frankie. And when I saw it, I was like, Jesus Christ, why is Frankie bug-eyed here? And there is a purpose and a reason to that. Because if you flip the switch...
Look into my eyes. You are...
Huh?
Look into my eyes. You are powerless to resist me. Come closer. Closer. You are falling under my spell.
Now, this little guy talks and lights up. The mouth is supposed to move, but this is, I'm guessing, also a really old head that, much like the Jemmy light-up lantern, has been outside or in the elements so much it's probably rusted on the inside, so that it doesn't move its mouth, but it still talks and it still lights up. The only questionable thing about this is that it sounds like Dracula. I mean, why is Frankenstein trying to hypnotize people with an Hungarian accent? So I don't know what the deal is with this thing. There's no copyright information, nothing that I can track down what the hell this thing is and why is it a Frankenstein that talks like Dracula. But I thought it was still pretty cool for a decoration, and again it talks and it lights up. But seriously, why does it fucking talk like Dracula? And it's trying to hypnotize people. Frankenstein doesn't do that. But, oh well. Also, if I don't drop it, I picked up these guys. The set of 3 yard decoration zombie decapitated ghoul heads. And these also light up, if I can find the switch. Pretty cool, right? So these are yard decorations, have little stakes here. And you put it on sensor mode, and whenever someone comes close to your little yard, or your big yard, I would recommend a little yard so they can look better, they light up and make spooky ambient Halloween sounds, and I like that. I like that a lot. That was super fun. That one cost me, well, for a set of 3, also cost me $5. And those work a lot better than the Frankenstein and the lantern, so yay for that. Also, went to a craft store, and if I can pick it up without dropping it. Oh, Jesus. I ran some errands for DUI Macabro, and I went to a craft store looking for supplies, and I came across this $1 foam skull. And I've mentioned this before. I have a thing for skulls and pumpkins. So I saw these things for $1, and I was like, oh, these are really cool. DUI Macabro could probably paint them, or use them as, you know, like a base for something. I don't know, make it a vampire skull or a demon skull. I don't know. But DUI Macabro actually came up with a better idea for these, and I'm going to take one of these out. Hopefully. Oh dear. And remember these Dollar Tree napkin holders? You know, the rolls of napkins, you just stick them in there and you can pull them out. Well, I mentioned when I picked these out that these were great as mask displays. You just put in, stuff your mask with a lot of packing paper or grocery bags, if you can still get those. And then just put a Pringle tube here, and then put your stuffed mask, and you have a really cool display. But the DUI Macabro got the idea to use these things instead, because you get a little bit extra space. So what you do is you just get your $1 Dollar Tree stands, and then you get one of these $1 foam skulls, and then just stick this thing in here, like halfway through. And you don't want to go all the way like this, because then you'll have a weird hole. Just halfway through, and then you can put your mask there. The 2 Scream masks, ghost face masks that you see before you here, are in that display. They are all in these $1 Dollar Tree napkin holders with the skull here. And then they hold on pretty good. They don't wobble. I have the fan on and they're not moving or jiggling around. So if you want a cheap mask display, $1 Dollar Tree thing and $1 foam skulls, and there you go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, and you got a really cheap way to display your masks. Again, the 2 ghost face masks, they're on that. And the last thing I picked up is something that I've been wanting for a while, but either because it's too expensive or I forgo buying it, because for usually the cheapest one you can get is for $30. With $30 I can buy one item, or for those same $30 I can buy many items. I can buy a couple of $5 things, a couple of $1 things. So every year I skip on, because I can't buy the $30 thing and the other things. I can buy one or the other. If I was rich, I would buy it all. But this year I came across for half off, $15. 15 bucks. Little man, put that shit in my hand. If you don't have it, then you owe me, your young love. Oh. That's a very poor attempt at recreating the Jay quote from Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back. I apologize. Like I said, I can't do quotes that well. But I bought a fog machine. For $15, I bought this Walmart fog machine. Usually costs $30. And I've been wanting a fog machine for a long time. Last year I did a cemetery display in my haunted house last year. And I was always like, this thing is cool, but it would look a lot better with fog. And again, came across this thing for $15. And I was like, well, I'm going to buy it. And I did. And super, super cool. Here's the fog machine. This is where the fog comes out, and it's held by a couple of skeleton hands. And again, big into skeletons. And you just have to buy the fog juice, and it throws a stream of fog. Unfortunately, in the fucking hot weather of Tijuana, I tested it out, and the fog just dissipates. Just comes out, stays for a bit, and then fucks off. Which is not something that I want. But the UI Macabro is research and developing into building a chiller for the fog machine. And basically what that does is that it lowers the temperature of the fog that the fog machine's producing, and it's supposed to stay in the ground like it does in the movies. So that's a project that he's doing, but that's his headache, not mine. I just bought the thing, so haha. But super happy to finally have a fog machine, because it's something that in my almost 46 years on this earth, I've never owned, and now I have it. And yes, I'm gonna hopefully be able to do some really cool spooky stuff in this year's haunted house. And I do have to actually start setting up everything, because the movie room is already a little packed and I don't fit. I've reached maximum occupancy in the movie room, and I need to actually start getting some stuff out into the living room or start building the haunted house, but I need to get on that. But yes, that was this spooky haul. Did you enjoy what I picked up? I hope you did, because I sure did. But let us know what the highlight of the video was in the comment section down below. But until we see you all again next time, this has been Professor Macabro. That is Zombie Huesitos and the Spooky Crew, and we wish you all, like always, a good evening.